This is the Commodities Scrap Metal Recycling Economic Report brought to you by Bentley Roll-Off Trailers, Gondola Trailers, and Roll-Off Truck Parts. May 1st, 2023. This is Brian Sides reporting for Greg Brown. U.S. weekly raw steel production rose 1.7 million tons, 75.6% of capacity versus 81.9% last year. This was on the slowing economy and steel mills keeping supplies tight. WTI crude oil price fell to $76.78 per barrel on the global slowdown, but with tightening supplies. The U.S. weekly oil rig count was steady at 591, but it could increase slightly due to fairly high oil prices. U.S. weekly crude oil production fell to 12.2 million barrels per day in a tight range for 11 plus months. This was on the slowing U.S. economy and keeping supplies tight. Scrap steel number 1 HMS price will fall to about $345 per gross ton. Prices are in flux for May on the slowing global economy that is hurting demand. Hot rolled coil steel price fell to $56.29 per hundredweight, $1,126 per ton on a slowing U.S. economy. Copper price rose to $3.90 per pound, but near a multi-month low. This was on slowing demand while supplies remain restricted. Aluminum price fell to $107 per pound, $2,355 per metric ton on the same global slowdown. China's April NBS manufacturing index fell to 49.1. This was contraction due to the global slowdown as exports fell. U.S. Q1 economic growth GDP rose a slow 1.1%, well off the 2.6% of the previous quarter. Business investment and inventories declined, but consumer spending accelerated to 3.7% from 1%. U.S. March Personal Consumption Expenditure Index. This is the Federal Reserve's preferred measure of inflation. It fell to a rise of only 4.2% versus last year, the lowest in about 2 years. Goods only rose 1.6%, while services increased 5.7%. U.S. March pending home sales fell 5.2% versus February. A lack of supply and high interest rates are both a problem. Wall Street Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 289 points to 34,098 on good earnings and lower inflation news. Roll-off trailers by Bentley. Our roll-off truck replacement, the Super Mini, is only 12 inches longer than a roll-off truck when behind a day cab. It carries more weight legally and pivots, so it gets into a tighter spot versus a truck. Also at $86,000 versus $275,000 or more for 3 axles in the back of a roll-off truck. Save a cool $189,000 or more if you already have a day cab. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.